Can you hear and see me?
Yes,
Thank you. I'm glad to see you today on the lesson, and I'm glad to inform you that today is our last lesson on this week, and then we are going to relax. I'm happy for you that you are going to your trip to camp. I remember it. So,
but
yeah.
I'm going to camp on the 6th of July.
Yes, it's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming very
I
soon.
saw that this is the last lesson before the camp, so
The last lesson on this week.
okay.
No, not just the last lesson at all. No. I'm happy for your trip and I'm happy that you will see your friends. I remember that you commented that information and I'm happy that you are preparing for a great travel from one place to another place to the third place and again more and more. I also have some plans to come to the river. We live not far away from the forest, and in this forest, there is a river where people can have a picnic, have a barbecue, uh, go to swim there. But I really don't want to swim in this river because I don't think that it's clean enough. I exactly don't like swimming in the rivers or lakes because nowadays they are all dirty. I prefer to swim in the swimming pool, but I'm planning to go there just to have fun with the daughter. And I'm also planning to go to like a closed, I don't know how to say it. Maybe this is a center, a closed center, where there are some rooms for children and
Mhm.
also pools for children where they can swim, and pools for adults where they can relax.
Mhm.
So, unfortunately, this year is not year of travels, but this year is for new things too. And one of the new things that I'm preparing for us on the lesson is just on the screen. You remember that we started learning about different sports tasks. And last time we were introducing with you into this topic. This time we're continuing. I want you to look through these quotes on the left side of my screen. The first one, can you read it, please?
The fans' response to the signing of a new goalkeeper has been extremely negative.
Thank you. Number two, please.
The threat that the club might end the manager's contract now seems very real.
Number three.
The player dreadful confession has shocked the world of record sports.
Amazing. Number four.
The captain's injury sounded quite serious, but as yet there's no update on his condition.
Fantastic. And number five.
The rumors about the runner moving look like they might actually be true.
Thank you. Which of these quotes relate to photos? A, B, or C? Last time we were listening to short stories about their achievements, and this time we are reminding it. So, the first one, the fans' response to the signing of a new goalkeeper has been extremely negative. Is it about A, B, C, or nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Two, the threat that the club might end the manager's contract now seems very real. A, B, or C, or nothing.
Nothing.
Mhm. Three, the player's tearful confession has shocked the world of racket sports.
A.
Thank you. The captain's injury sounded quite serious, but as yet there is no update on his condition.
C.
Uh-huh. And the rumors about the Rana movement look like they might actually be true.
B.
Okay, exactly. Now, can you explain me, please, the words which are highlighted into these quotes? Response. You can make some synonyms or just the meaning of it.
Mm. It's like a reaction on something, like who has said something or has done something.
Okay, so can be the answer. The
Yes.
answer or the reaction. Okay. 2, threat. The threat that club might end.
Like it's a possibility of something bad.
3, confession.
It's like you admit that you done something bad or illegal.
Exactly. Update.
Something new.
Thank you. And rumors.
It's not checked fact that somebody say to somebody, and it applies to all
Thanks a
people.
lot. Yes, you're right. Into your book on page 76, we are going to listen to the sentences with the nouns that are in the box here: confirmation, criticism, hint, mention, prediction, proposal, statement. Which two nouns have a related verb with the same form? We'll see it after listening to it. So look through the sentences right now, look through the words right now, and let's listen to it together and put the correct answers.
Track 57. Report 1.
A rumour has been going round for a couple of weeks now about this, so it's probably only confirmation of what you already know. But now it's official. This talented runner is going to switch the country she races for in the next World Championships. She's free to do this thanks to her grandmother's nationality. And while she has absolutely no argument with our coaches, her newfound home will provide better training facilities, together with strong public support, which has been sadly lacking for her here.
Report 2.
Only 2 days ago on this programme, I interviewed this high-profile manager, and he made no mention of leaving the club. But then things can move very quickly following poor results, and his team haven't found the net once in 3 matches. Maybe Carlos Silva can take a hint. He hasn't been happy at the club for a while, and he's faced a lot of criticism for his decision to keep certain players on the bench. There's been no official statement about exactly when he'll go, but he's unlikely to be anywhere near the pitch next Saturday.
Report 3.
Breaking news on the Sports Channel today is the tearful confession from tennis star Janice Devlin, who deliberately caused a competitor to fall and injure herself in training. The current prediction is that Devlin will miss the rest of the tournaments this season while her case is investigated. Although there's not yet a clear proposal to punish her, we'll bring you regular updates as they come in.
Okay, do you need to listen to it again?
No.
No? Okay, super. So, the first read, please.
It's probably only confirmation of what you already know.
2.
He made no mention of leaving the club.
3.
Maybe Carlos Silva can take a hint. He's faced a lot of criticism for his decision. There's been no official statement about exactly when he'll go. The current prediction is that Devlin will miss the rest of the tournaments this season. There is no yet a clear proposal to punish her.
To punish her, yeah, thank you. Can you explain me, please, the word confirmation?
Confirmation, it's the... Сейчас. I don't know how to explain it.
Okay. Confirmation of what you already know. Conform – это подтверждать.
Да.
Соответственно,
Подтверждение, чего ты знаешь.
уже знал, да, или уже слышал, или уже прочитал. That's right. Can you tell me, please, what is that phrase, take a hint? What does it mean to take a hint?
Сейчас. А hint — это когда just... Я не сильно поняла значение этого слова, я забыла.
Okay, that's okay.
When you say something that suggests what you think or want, but don't in a direct way. Недопонимание?
Можно сказать, что это недопонимание. Когда ты говоришь что-то такое, что от тебя хотят услышать. Вот это значит to take a hint. Не то, что, допустим, не то, что ты думаешь конкретно, может быть, а то, что другие думают, и то, что они хотят от тебя услышать. Но как бы ты не прямо говоришь. Вот знаешь, когда там случилась какая-то беда у людей, и там за этих людей потом спрашивают, что там, а как там, и так далее, и так далее. И этот человек, да, у которого случилась беда, то бывает такое, что он не может прямо сказать вот это. Тогда приходится подбирать определенные слова, не договаривать, как ты правильно это объяснила, для того, чтобы правильно донести человеку информацию. Не прямо так сказать, допустим, ты дурак, что меня спрашиваешь, да, так сказать, сегодня вот хорошо, завтра плохо, по-разному бывает. Это значит to take a hint. Не прямо говорить, а, не знаю, можно ли использовать перевод слова завуалированно, но это то, что мне приходит на ум. Окей, супер. Для чего нам нужны эти слова, для чего нам нужны эти фразы, для чего нам нужны эти глаголы? Они сейчас нам будут встречаться в небольших статьях о sports stars. И наша задача понять как можно больше из того, что мы услышим, и в том числе потом их использовать. Look at the titles of the four texts and the photos. What do you think the four girls have in common? Look through A, B, C, D. What do they have in common?
Sportsmen.
Yes, that's right. Sportswomen. Yes, they are sportswomen, and probably they are sports stars nowadays. So let's listen, let's check information, look through quickly, and check the ideas and vocabulary here. Let's start.
Track 58. A. Sarah. First swimming, then cycling.
Britain's highest achieving Paralympian, Sarah Storey, has reached the top in two completely different sports. At school, she tried everything, from athletics to netball and swimming. I just loved to compete. It didn't matter what sport I was doing. At only 14, Sarah was selected for the Paralympics GB female swimming squad and won 6 medals at her first Paralympic Games, including 2 golds. Her disability, a partly formed left hand, dates from birth, but has never stopped her determination to compete. I was brought up to always try my best, and I just carried on as normal, she says. Why did she switch from swimming to cycling? I started suffering severe ear infections, which meant long periods out of the water. To keep in shape, I took up cycling, and was soon spotted by British Cycling, who told me I had great potential. And success came quickly again, when Sarah won 5 golds at the European Paralympic Championships. Since then, she has managed to break world records in swimming and cycling 75 times.
Not bad.
B. Catherine. From field hockey to the ice rink.
Catherine Gale was captain of her school field hockey team, but switched to ice hockey, where she immediately showed a lot of promise. Catherine led the under-18 GB women's team and took part in the Winter Youth Olympic Games in Innsbruck, Austria. As a member of the Team GB squad, she has great memories of that event. Everyone was in GB kit from head to toe. I was shown the biggest bag of kit I have ever seen and told it was mine. Even my trainers had Team GB sewn on them. Catherine is also an ambassador athlete for TAS, the Talented Athlete Scholarship Scheme, whose financial support enabled her to attend a Canadian boarding school with academic study and ice hockey training under one roof. Catherine was an Olympic torchbearer at the 2012 London Olympics, proudly running through the town of Newbury with the torch just days before the opening of the Games.
C. Sophie. Ballet skills useful in hammer throwing.
Hammer thrower Sophie Hitchen reached an Olympic final in her chosen sport and claimed that 12 years of ballet training had helped her to aim for medal success. She argues that the time she spent on stage as a teenage dancer equipped her mentally to deal with the pressure and huge expectations of home supporters. But are there any real similarities between the two activities? Sophie said, "At first, hammer throwing seemed impossible because it was a completely different movement, using parts of my body I had never used before, but it got easier. Ballet really helped me with my balance too." Sophie doesn't have the usual body shape of a hammer thrower, being slim and only 1.7 metres tall, but what she lacks in size, she makes up for in strength. She broke the British record with a hammer throw of 74.5 metres at the 2016 Rio Olympics.
D. Paige. Karting queen to future F1 driver.
Paige Holden showed an early talent for driving at the age of 12 when she went karting for a birthday party. Her mother says, "After that, we started going every Sunday and Paige became a member at the local racetrack. She soon got to the top of the leaderboard and was beating men in their late 20s. So we bought her a kart which has a maximum speed of 60 miles per hour. The kart is pink and matches her racing clothes. If she is to continue to national level and even step into motor racing, Paige will need to be sponsored, as the cost of replacement engines is huge. However, she is confident in her ability, thanks to a family tradition. Her father was a motocross champion. Perhaps once she finishes school, she will end up racing bigger and faster cars. She may even end up competing in Formula One. Who knows?"
Who knows? Who knows? Okay, so let's read, please, the questions and think about the sections highlighted in green and blue. Do you see these highlighted sections?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then look at the parts of the text in the same color and answer the questions. For example, which girl has won a record number of medals for her country?
Sarah.
Okay. Which girl was sponsored during her time at an educational institution?
Catherine.
Amazing. Next one. Which girl thinks childhood dance training prepared her to compete in front of a crowd later on?
Sophie.
Amazing. Which girl recalls being supplied with clothes for a particular competition?
Paige.
Which girl had to take breaks from her sport due to a health problem?
Sarah.
Yes. Which girl experienced her sport for the first time as part of a celebration?
Catherine.
Where is it? Where is it told about?
Нет. Тогда...
No, if you claimed that it was Catherine, then you
As
might
a member of Team GB Squad, she has great memories of that event. Но это не то.
Yes.
Paige точно нет.
Page, no.
Sophie.
Sophie, where?
Сейчас. Я просто методом исключения.
Yeah, I understood.
No.
No, there is no information. It is an information about her dancing pastime, but no information about any celebrations. Let's see more. Look, it's Paige.
Paige, да.
Yes, Paige Holden showed an early talent for
She went courting for a birthday party.
That's right. Okay. Which girl showed early talent in a new fitness activity she was doing?
Catherine.
Why, Catherine?
Was captain of her school field hockey team, but switched to ice hockey.
Okay. What about Paige? Again, the beginning Paige Holden showed an early
At the
talent.
age of 12.
At the age of 12, yes. Don't you think?
Ну да.
Which girl has successfully competed with older opponents?
Sarah.
Where?
At only 14, Sarah was selected for the Paralympics GB female swimming squad and won 6 medals at her first Paralympic Games.
Which girl struggled initially because of the new physical demands on her?
Sophie.
Sophie. Why Sophie?
Struggled initially. Это
Struggled initially. Это ей пришлось остановиться в том, чем она занималась раньше, потому что у нее случились какие-то физические недомогания, и из-за этого она должна была закончить один спорт и перейти к другому спорту. История больше похожа да, на Сарину историю, которая сначала занималась swimming, потом у нее начались жесткие проблемы и инфекции с ушами. Она прекратила на какое-то время и начала заниматься сайклингом. Но в конце она победила и в swimming, и в cycling. И последнее. Which girl was involved in a special pre-event ceremony? Special pre-event ceremony.
Catherine.
Catherine, where?
Catherine led the under. Нет, это не то. No.
I think it's Catherine. You were right to say it because in the last sentence it was told Catherine was an Olympic torch bearer at the 2012 London Olympics, proudly running through the town of Newbury with the torch just days before the opening of the games. So it's a pre-event ceremony. Okay, thank you. Look at the green and blue highlightings again in text C and D. Notice how these texts use words from questions 1 and 2. Look like correct answers. Еще раз смотрим. C и D отмечены, да? Highlightings. Green and blue. На желтое пока не обращаем внимания. Что нам нужно заметить? Нам нужно заметить, как эти тексты используют слова из самих вопросов. Вопросов 1 и вопросов 2. Смотрим.
Record number of medals. Highest achievement Paralympian. У Софии там просто had helped her to aim for medal success.
Хорошо. Sponsored educational institution.
Whose financial support enabled her to attend a Canadian boarding school of academic study and ice hockey, turning on their own. Page там просто will need to be sponsored.
Отлично. Но на что мы сейчас обращаем внимание? Мы обращаем внимание на то, что повторяются слова. В самом вопросе which girl has won a record number of medals, и в ответе Sophie C had helped her to aim for medal success. Снова встречается тут medal в вопросе и там medal в вопросе. У Page sponsored educational institution, и в ответе найденном тоже указано sponsored. Page will need to be sponsored. Для чего это задание? Для чего это
Track 58. A. Sarah. First swimming.
Спасибо. Можно мне выключить? Окей, спасибо. Для чего этот вопрос вообще отдельный задан? Он задан для преподготовки к экзамену. Твой учебник вообще нацелен на то, чтобы подготовить к определенному уровню экзамена на английском языке. И вот такой вот вопрос, он указывает на то, что тебе выдается задание, в котором нужно будет тексты распределить по определенным тезисам. И на что первое мы обращаем внимание в тезисах, когда мы с ними знакомимся? На слова. Здесь недаром выделены вот эти слова зеленым и синим цветом, потому что нам нужно искать либо одинаковые слова, либо слова-синонимы, либо, моя любимая, это перефразы. Но вот эти 3 столпа — это то, на что мы опираемся, когда мы выбираем тезы к тексту. Еще раз. Такие же слова, одинаковые слова, прям слово в слово дальше, синонимы, либо же перефраз. Мы стараемся найти таким образом ответы в тексте с помощью этих 3 столпов.
Track 58. A. Sarah.
Сейчас я переключу. Окей. Посмотри внимательно также на слова, которые выделены желтым цветом. Break world records, heat, balance, leaderboard. Все ли тебе понятно и известно?
Track 58.
Да.
Я аудио, и она везде срабатывает. Сейчас я его уберу. Вот, так будет легче. Отлично. Возвратись назад к упражнению 2. Вопросы 3-10. And underline the important words. Underline the important words. На какие слова мы обращали с тобой внимание, когда находили к вот этим тезисам тексты? На какие слова мы обращали внимание? На важные слова, на синонимические слова, на определенные фразы, перефразы, которые вот кидались нам в глаза. Например, берем предложение с pre-event ceremony. Вот,
Pre-event ceremony.
Да, вот взяли, допустим, слово pre-event ceremony. Мы нашли pre-event ceremony про Кэтрин. Было такое? Как мы это нашли? Как мы поняли, что pre-event ceremony — это про Кэтрин?
Because she was invited to pre-event ceremony.
Не потому, что она была приглашена, нет, а потому, что вот лично для меня, может быть, для тебя это по-другому сработало, я не против. Вот лично для меня сработала pre-event ceremony. Это фраза в тексте про Кэтрин, которая находится в самом конце, в конечном предложении, days before the opening of the games. Вот для меня это перефраз, который помог мне понять, что это pre-event ceremony. Days before the opening of the games. Мы сейчас пользуемся вот этими тремя столбами. Такое же слово, синоним или перефраз. Еще был вопрос, сейчас скажу. Ага, еще был вопрос про experienced in a previous sport. Или как это там было так сформировано, я уже не помню. Мы отметили это в тексте про Софи, что один спорт, которым она занималась, помог ей в достижении целей другого спорта. Как мы это поняли, что это взаимосвязано? Там была фраза с dancing. Можешь ее прочитать еще раз?
Childhood dance training.
О, childhood dance training. Супер, вот это ключевое. Childhood dance training. И в тексте у Софии тоже написано she spent on stage as a teenage dancer equipped. И вот это у меня вот сразу и тут dancing сработано. То есть одинаковые слова. Окей, подходит, да, супер. Еще там вопрос был про early talent. Прочти его.
Сейчас.
Which girl? Что-то там early talent, тра-ля-ля.
Showed early talent in a new fitness activity she was doing.
Супер. И мы то же самое, точно такую же фразу мы находим в последнем тексте D. В самом начале Paige Holden showed an early talent. Мы нашли точно такую же фразу. Поэтому она подходит к Paige. Или же еще один вопрос там связан с celebration. Да? Там в ключевом вопросе было which girl or celebration. И вот это celebration было найдено тоже в тексте у Paige про her birthday party. Celebration, birthday party. Это называется перефраз. Celebration, birthday party. Тебе понятно, что я сейчас прохожу, объясняю или нет?
Да.
Хорошо, понятно. Для чего мы это делаем? Для того, чтобы быстро работать на экзамене. На экзамене у нас не будет возможности прочитывать все 4 текста, которые нам будут даны. Там можно, конечно, это сделать, но у тебя намного больше времени и сил уйдет, чем это нужно. Поэтому на экзамене обычно тексты не читают. Ну и, соответственно, они слушают, как мы только что с тобой слушали про каждую девочку. На экзамене сразу, вот прям сразу начинают работать с 3 столбами. Одинаковое слово, синонимы или же перефраз. Итак, давай найдем значение каждого желтого слова. Например, sports clothing and equipment.
Kit.
Хорошо. Doesn't have any or enough of something that is required.
X.
Хорошо. Ability to stay upright and not fall over.
Balance.
A list of who is winning a series of races at the moment.
Leaderboard.
Do something better faster than anyone else.
Break world record.
И даже такие нам задания в книжке очень часто даются по каждой новой теме. Для чего? Для того, чтобы мы учились перефразировать, для того, чтобы мы учились объяснять слово. Этот скилл поможет нам на экзамене в задаче с ридингом, нахождении тезисов. Или, например, не нахождении тезисов. Там может быть задание на true-false, 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 true-false information. Но подход к этой работе, true-false information или тезисы, один и тот же. Ты все равно ищешь похожие слова, синонимы или перефразы. Поэтому вот почему так часто в текстах бывают в нашем учебнике отмечены слова именно для того, чтобы ты нарабатывала этот скилл. Вопрос. What are the advantages and disadvantages of playing sport professionally? Sorry. Как sports girl, ты должна понимать всю подноготную.
Advantages is that you have lots of titles and just
Cup, medals, titles, sometimes money.
Sometimes money, but the most important that you have a lot of new emotions, and like the emotions when you win, it's incredibly, and you can't. It's really special when you have these emotions. And disadvantages is that, of course, it's really hard. You need to train a lot of hours per day, every day, and in 99.999%, it's always traumatic, and of course,
you might have injuries.
You might have injuries, yes.
Okay. I would add that when we speak about the advantages of playing sports professionally, I would add that professional sport is hard, yes, for yourself, for your health as well. But in fact, also professional sports sometimes treat our diseases. Sometimes it helps our organism to keep fit and to keep strong. And also sports helps our minds.
Yes, it makes you stronger.
When we have mental or emotional problems inside, sometimes only sports can help us to overcome this mental problem or physical problem, doesn't matter, but it works both mentally and physically. Thank you. Why do colleges and universities, colleges, why do colleges and universities offer sports scholarships? Is it a good idea?
Because scholarships?
Как это сказать? Into schools, there can be different classes which are proposed for children to go to. For example, English classes, dancing classes, gymnastics classes, taekwondo classes inside school. Not somewhere in the club, but inside school, this club works. Is it a good idea or not?
I think it's a good idea because it's really good that this Боже, все слова вылетели из головы. This yes, they offer sports because it might be good for your health and just you might feel better when you do the sports.
Okay, you might feel better. It's also comfortable, yes, because the location is the same. When you live not far away school and when somebody offered you to go to a club at school, I think it's quite comfortable because you don't have to go anywhere, somewhere into your city or town around, but just everything in one place too. But as for it's when we speak about schools. What about colleges? Because in this question that was about colleges and universities, does it make sense to offer students sports scholarships? Because often students at universities, why am I asking? Students at universities and students at colleges, they usually don't care about any clubs because they have already decided the way of their life, their path. They have somebody of them have already decided their working place, and usually they don't have time actually to visit any scholarships, to visit any clubs, any other extra classes. They only go to special classes that they have to visit, and that's all. So, does it make sense?
I think that it makes sense if there are no like 1 or 2 students go, but more like 10, 20 students, because probably after a hard studying day, it might feel relaxing when you do some sports, probably with your classmates, if I can say that.
Yeah, super. And I would add that it's also nice to have it like a hobby. First, you go there like a hobby, because students usually care only about money. They go to university to get a diploma. They know that they need to go there to get a diploma, and they need to go to work to get money to do what they want. And usually, students forget about just having a hobby, just having what they like doing, what their body wants, what their mind wants. They forget, they don't care, they only sleep, eat, study, and work. Sleep, eat, study, and work. So it really makes sense for them, and they have to do it to keep fit, not only physically, but also mentally. Yeah, it's both important. Thank you. For today, our topic is over, and the examples of sports stars are over too. Have you got any questions about sports stars?
No.
No, you haven't. Okay, that's good. I'm so happy that previously you have done some exercises with those words. But I understood that, in fact, you need more because today we had travels. Yes, we needed to look through them. So I will send you extra sheets with those words to practice more for our topic. If you don't mind, of course. Hope you don't mind. And we'll see you next time on Monday at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for the meeting today. Have a joyful day.
Thank you, you too. Goodbye.
Goodbye.